champ must be born until the favored child makes themselves known.
Hey everybody, Coop here, and I'm so excited to bring you guys my first impressions of The Lords of the Fallen. This is a game that I've had my eye on for quite some time, mainly due to its really striking aesthetic. It has that really grim, dark fantasy aesthetic that I've always really liked and attached to. It reminds me a lot of settings like Warhammer 40k or Warhammer Fantasy. And just so you guys know, I will be editing out almost all of the cutscenes as well as much dialogue as possible so that there are no spoilers here, or very minimal spoilers, only from the first part of the game. A huge shout out to CI Games for giving me early access to the game so I can bring you guys this coverage today. If you're watching this video right now, it probably means that I'm live streaming the game right now. So if you want to come and join the live, you can join it by clicking the link down below and coming and hanging out at twitch.tv/thecoop. So one of the first things to note is that in this game versus the old game that came out almost 8 years ago is that you have your own customizable protagonist where you can do full character customization, which is really awesome. There are also a long list of starting classes that you can look at here, and as well, there are more starting classes that we're going to unlock throughout playing the game. So that's really something exciting for me as someone who loves to do build making. That means I'm going to play the game multiple times, build a bunch of different characters, play through the game, and do co-op and PvP and all the fun stuff that's in this game with each of those different builds. I love being able to customize my own character, come up with my own headcanon for what that character is. So this really hits the spot for me. A fun feature that I found is this tint feature. So you can tint all of your armor, and basically you find a tint in the world and then you can tint any armor that color whenever you want. It's just like you pick a color and it applies that color to the armor. Super awesome, very great feature. I love that feature. Another big mechanic is the Umbral Lantern. So the Umbral Lantern is a big way that you're going to be solving puzzles in the world, and also just adds this fun element of exploration and discovery. You go through an area and then you remember, oh, I have this lantern that lets me see different things. So you scan your environment one more time and you usually find something fun and interesting when looking through the lantern. The lantern also has this ability to soul flay, which is a really fun interaction where you can basically pull the soul out of an enemy in combat, and then you get a bunch of free damage while you attack their soul. You can also use this to throw people off of cliffs and stuff, which is fun as well. It's just a really great mechanic overall. I'm really enjoying that part. The combat itself is like really nice. It's very fluid and it's very impactful. One of my favorite part is that all of the attacks seamlessly kind of chain together. You can go like light, heavy, light, and they all kind of blend in together, and they max out a 5-hit combo. In this game, when you're locked onto your enemy, if you push dodge one time, you have a Bloodborne style dash dodge, and if you double hit it twice, you have a more Dark Souls style long dodge roll. I really like being able to go back and forth between these because the dash has much faster recovery, so you're able to get in more attacks. And so there's this nice blend between slower, more methodical combat and really fast engagements where you can do light attacks with short dashes between them. I really like that. Enemies have a posture meter or a stagger meter around the lock-on symbol that you can see right here. And once that has been depleted, there are 3 different ways that you can get them into a stagger state where you can get like a big damage riposte. One is a parry, which is another way of saying perfect block. If you perfectly time a block right as the attack hits you, then you'll stagger them. You can use your kick move, which is by holding block and then light attack, you'll do a kick. And then by fully charging a heavy attack or the trigger button on your controller. I'm really excited to explore the different covenants that are in this game. There are 3 different ones called Radiant, Rogar, and Umbral. There are these different resources that you get from online play and scattered around the world called Pilfered Coins, Severed Hands, and Plucked Eyeballs. Participating in these covenants will get you unique reward and content like armor sets and different tints for your armor. And the fun part is they revealed this before the game came out, that once the game launches and everyone's contributing together, that as the community hits different milestones, new armor, new sets, new tints will all get unlocked. Very exciting for me. I really love that feature. Just so you know, I will not be able to try multiplayer, either co-op or PvP, until the game has its full release on October 13th. So all my impressions here are without that, though I'm definitely looking forward to multiplayer given what I've experienced of the combat so far. Eventually, as you progress through the game, you come to a fun hub area where there's a bunch of different shopkeepers and people to upgrade your weapons and sell you stuff. Pretty classic Souls a hub area here that's really nice. And boss fights are everything that you would expect out of a Souls type game. They're challenging. They require a lot of mechanical skill, blocking, perfect blocking, dodging, are all going to be necessary for you to beat these really exciting bosses. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for listening to my first impressions of The Lords of the Fallen. I'm really genuinely excited to start playing this game and to complete this game and see what it really has to offer. I'm so excited to try the multiplayer, the seamless co-op, the invasions, all that stuff is going to be so much fun. Lords of the Fallen is coming out on October 13th, and you can get it on Windows, you can get it on PlayStation 5, and you can get it on Xbox Series X and S. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.